our director of ship operations, and everybody
You wanted. I don't know if it's going to work. No, I thought it was it.
Conservation Society.
As an activist, my dream would be to get a selfie with Suzuki on
Hello. Thank you. I love coming home. And I love as a fellow Canadian, I'm able to help shed some light on a local atrocity that has solutions. As the chair of the board of directors of the Sea Shepherd Conservation Society, I'm pleased to be working alongside Dr. Alexandra on this very important local and international issue. A common misconception is that purchasing farm salmon might protect wild salmon populations. That is far from the truth. I began fighting for salmon when I began fighting for whales. We need wild salmon to survive. I'm appealing to the consumer to either not consume salmon at all, or if you must, please only consume wild salmon. The bottom line is that fish farms in the ocean are polluting the oceans, spreading sea lice and killing the wild populations of salmon and other sea life. Please take this into your own hands and simply say no to farm salmon. You'll be doing a great service to our oceans and will help orcas feed their young. Let's continue the fight in the seemingly upside-down world right now. Do not lose hope. Do not be distracted. Do something everything to make the world a better place. We must protect the biodiversity of the oceans, because if the oceans die, we die. I'd love to introduce Dr. Alex Morton. I want to thank David Suzuki for his support, and thank you, First Nations. You have the power. We are here to support you. Let's save the wild salmon together. Thank you. Dr. Alex Morton. Alexandra.
Hello, thank you all for coming. For all the First Nations that have joined us. I've been fighting to protect wild salmon from salmon farms for 20 years. And I think the fact that it's been so hard to do it is a symptom that our democracy is broken, and it's up to people to talk to government directly and to talk to the people directly. As Pamela Anderson said, the consumers have the power to stop this, but so does our federal liberal government. Piscine Rio virus is in the majority of farm salmon. It's spreading in plumes out of these farms. It is associated with heart disease in wild salmon and farm salmon. Salmon farms do not belong in the ocean. This is a dirty industry. I have science, law, public opinion on my side. The salmon farming industry has our government. And so when Paul Watson surprised me with a post on Facebook saying he was sending this beautiful ship and crew to help me protect wild salmon from salmon farms, at first I was afraid to say yes, but then I realized this is what has to be done. This is an international platform. We will be studying viruses on this ship, and we will be providing this boat to the nations of this coast to say what they actually feel, to hear straight from them how they feel about having their territories used to Fraser River.